Yeah. All this distance got me crazy. I've been thinking about us lately, baby. I only see you through my phone screen. I'm waking up while you're still sleeping. Tell you that I think you're handsome. Instagram don't do you justice. Promise I'll make some time for us to kick it. But for now, let's just make plans first. I said, cool, it's a weekday. I can kick your ass in bowling, that's an instant replay. Ooh, we on we play. I be trying to find a lookalike, but they just done it the same. Cool, it's a weekday. Think I'm falling for you, baby. I'm about to hit that upbeat. Ooh, but it's a weekday, and I got classes in the morning, so I gotta go to sleep.
Hello again to you guys. Hi. All right, you know what? Please wait. All right. So here we go. For some reason, the chat isn't like connecting. Yeah. Well, to Twitch for some. You know what? That's alright. That's fine. For now, it's like that. But you know what? There you go. Oh, so I guess it's just, you know, something that nevertheless, I won't be able to like do it. Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another Death Mark 2 Sibito Magire. I am your host, Luciferus V Baltronus at your service, and we are at the end game now. Yes, you heard that right. This is apparently the last chapter of the game, as far as I know. And so we are going to just head on in, okay? Everything is going like, you know, that's that's definitely what happened so far, because you know, a lot of things are stuffing happening. But yeah, now I realize now that I'm lagging because the stream is recording. I know, right? Can't believe it. The stream's recording. Like, what? So for future stuff in the meantime, I think I will just you know, stop playing on the PC and instead start playing on a different thing, like maybe most likely a console. Sorry about that, I kind of hit the microphone. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So in the future, near future, I'm still not sure when, but there. Alright, so what happened again? I hope Kinakawa is not the departed. You believe in her, right, Miki? Ichiho Kinakawa desu. We're going to the connecting student council room?
Strong, Torio.
Oh, no. Being here reminds me of Michiho.
I was being insensitive. I'm sorry.
No, it's not the departed's fault. Let's just continue with the investigation.
There's no need to stay here any longer.
Alright. Faculty room. Even Mr. Konoe.
Thank goodness teachers aren't here. Skipped school today. It'd be bad news if someone sees me.
Is that your main concern? Isn't it a bigger problem that you snuck onto school grounds at night?
Yeah, you have a point. Since I've been coming to school at night so often, I totally forgot that was an issue.
That's so. Library!
It's been a while since I last came here. I came to this place a lot during my first year, before I joined student council.
You like books, Doru?
Yes, I used to read a lot whenever I had free time. I don't really have any other hobbies. That's why I'm jealous of Michiho. She always has something she's obsessed with.
That's so. Well, I'm stumped. I really don't know where to go now. But you know what? Let's go back to the infirmary again and check how many toots there are.
あら、いらっしゃい。
We have 5 toots. Alright.
さあ、いってらっしゃい。
I can't change. I really thought that I'm able to change some stuff in here, but unfortunately, no. So let's go to the new building. Let's go back probably to the new building and then, you know, let's make our way into the corridor at the other side of this building. Is there something in here?
If it wasn't for the notice, Michiho
would have been alive? You don't know that.
Well, school feels like it's suffocating recently. Everyone's scared of the departed. I can feel it.
Alright, well, is there anything in the school front gate? To the bus stop. Dude. Oh, right. We're supposed to go to the student dormitory.
ここ
Ding! Maybe we should clean this place.
Oh!
Huh? What's that?
Doria seems to have noticed something. There's something on the ground near the bench.
It's a dude.
I pick it up. It's an eerie tooth.
Yay!
We go along the road and finally reach the dorm. But the front door is locked. Not surprising, given that it's already past curfew.
The back door might be open. Door manager is a bit sloppy sometimes. He often forgets to lock the door.
That's so.
Doria is right. The back door is open.
See? Told you. We'll be in trouble if we get caught. Let's hurry.
No jump scares, please. Alright.
Fortunately for us, the dorm entrance is empty when we get there.
Thank goodness the manager isn't here. I thought she stayed behind with Michiho's disappearance and all. Looks like she went home for a regular time.
Wow, what a loyal employee.
Shall we go look for the key to Michiho's room? The manager has a duplicate, so we'll be fine as long as we find that.
Alright, well,
これは
what about this?
A row of mailboxes. Based off of the number of mailboxes I see, this student dormitory is quite big.
これは
There's an elevator in front of me. It's not a very big one. Probably can only fit 4 or 5 people tops.
Michiho's room is on the 4th floor, but we're going to need to find the duplicate key to her room.
ふん
This is the administration office where the dorm manager works. The key should be around here.
Please wait a minute. I'll take a look.
Take your time.
Doria enters the administration room. I'm the only one at the entrance now. This is bad. If a student happens to come in at this moment, I'm not going to have any good explanation. Not only did I barge in here without permission, but this is a female dormitory. There's no justification for me being here.
Only for an investigation.
Come on, get back here soon. My impatience is starting to grow. But then Doria appears, granting my wish. In her hands is a key with a label attached.
Found it. This is the key to Michiho's room.
So it was that easy to find, huh? The storm sure isn't safe. Easy access to keys. The back door isn't even locked.
The key was in a sturdy case with a combination lock. I already know I only know the combination because Michiho told me.
Why did Michiho know it?
She snooped on the manager once when she was entering it and memorized it. Didn't intend to do anything bad with it, though. Probably.
Goodness.
Should get us into Michiho's room. Her room is on the 4th floor. Let's take the elevator.
Alright. Well, if you say so.
Let's go to the 4th floor.
Once we arrive on the 4th floor, I let Dorio lead us down the hallway. We come to a stop in front of the door with the number 402 on it.
This is Michiho's room.
And there's nothing inside.
The moment Dorio opens the door, I duck into the room.
It's full of frogs.
I turn on the light to reveal the whole room. Is this a single room? I only see one bed here. I just sort of assumed you'd be sharing a room since this is a student dormitory.
It's not really common, but yes, all the rooms here are single rooms.
Well, now that I know this room only has a single occupant, that means that anything I see here is a reflection of Michiho's personality. This doesn't look like a room that a terrifying spirit like the departed would live in.
Also, this also doesn't look like a room that an insectophile would be interested in. It's more frogs than insects. Ooh, a mystery?
I'm going to see what I can find. Just wait here.
She'll leave the investigating to you.
Alright, well...
Khuh. Aside from the small frog decorations, there's also a plastic fish tank on the shelf. Inside the tank is a dead frog. Because it died on top of a dry stone, its body is completely shriveled up. It's bone dry.
Bring the little one. Bring the little one. Frogs, I don't know what that means, but yeah, bring it.
Ugh. A whisper suddenly invades my mind. This isn't the first time I've experienced this. A strange voice is speaking to me. Bring the little one. Frog drives away bugs. Are they telling me to bring this dead frog somewhere? For what reason, I wonder to myself. But the voice in my head never gives me an answer. Sitting here and waiting for an answer will get me nowhere. What I need to do is make a decision, and I've always chosen to follow the guidance of the spirit's whisper. Who knows, maybe this frog also has some kind of spiritual power.
Alright, well, that's good.
Yoshi.
Aside from... I retrieved the dried frog corpse from the fish tank.
I thought I was gonna hear a ding!
Khuh.
Her dresser is most likely filled with clothing. There's a stuffed frog doll on the top. Should I check her drawers too, just in case? I hesitate a bit, but then I realize there are bigger issues than decorum at play here. Inside the drawers are Michiho's casual clothes. These clothes reveal that she didn't appear to care overly much about fashion, and some of the clothes are similar to one another. I also inspect the bags just to be sure, but I don't find anything hidden on them.
A toot.
When I close the drawers, something falls down to the ground.
Yeah. Okay, so there's 3 left. As far as I remember.
Moyle said lost souls are often seen in places near spiritual disorders. So why is this thing here then? It's rather curious to find it here, though it's too early to use this as evidence against Michiho. Even if the storm is cursed, we can't just assume that Michiho was the cause of it.
Yeah.
It's a small refrigerator for a single person. There are a few bottles of soda inside.
これは
There's a large poster of a loving frog mom and her frog child. Calendar with a frog drawing is hanging on the wall. It's already October, but the calendar has remained on August.
Well, I guess I understand if it's someone like Michiho was like super carefree with everything.
A mattress sits atop a typical pipe bed frame. There's a stuffed frog doll sitting by the pillow. She only has a light blanket on the bed. Does she not get cold at night?
Yeah, in the middle of October.
よし。
There's a frog-shaped board hanging on the wall. I find 2 notes on it. One is a note about raising a frog, and the other is about her summer vacation plans.
August 8th, school day. Go to the clock tower with Hime.
That must have been the day when she and Dorio discovered the female doll in the clock tower.
Did you check for like dust? Because it's possible that, you know,
Yes.
Michiho got like possessed again.
There's a thin layer of dust on the desk,
Oh, there you go. I just said that.
along with the notebook. Froggy Log 3 is written on the cover. As the title suggests, the notebook is all about the frogs it seems she was caring for. I see a lot of enthusiastic praise inside, things like OMG so cute or true beauty. There are also some cute drawings that convey her affection toward her pet amphibian, with no dates mentioned in the entries. It's hard to guess when she wrote these. Other than that, there are a lot of notes about her frog's food. She fed it with either crickets, flies, or earthworms, trying to learn what the frog liked the most. Furthermore, she happily noted how the frog would eat the insects. That concludes my inspection.
Oh my goodness. Please. That face is so... Ugh.
Did you learn anything, Miss Mickey?
Yeah, a lot.
Just what did you learn?
The residents' preferences changed from frog to insects.
The Michio I know loves bugs, but the owner of this room clearly loves frogs. Additionally, from what she wrote in her notebook, she only considers bugs to be food for her frog. That's a pretty drastic change in personality, don't you think?
Well, true, but she's always been a fickle person. Her preferences change every once in a while. Last year she was really into video games, and before that she was obsessed with puzzles. So honestly, it doesn't seem all that weird.
Answer me, Doria. When did Michio start liking bugs?
It was around the end of August when our summer break ended.
The owner of this room loves frogs. The stuffed dolls, fish tank, the poster. This place is stuffed to the gills with frogs. It seems like something quite important.
Mr. McGee, why would that be important?
How do I say it? It's hard to explain, but I just kind of feel it.
Oh, alright.
Judging by the way she's staring at me, I don't think she's very convinced. There's no life sign in this room. There's a layer of dust on the desk, and she neglected the frog she'd been raising. Furthermore, the calendar's in August, almost as if time has stopped here.
But Michiko came back here every day.
She might have returned here, but I honestly doubt that she spent her time here as a human.
My goodness.
Time in this room stopped in August, the same time as her dramatic change in preferences. It can't be coincidence in my book. Something must have happened to Michiho around that time. She turned into a different person after that point. This person. But is person even the right word here?
Yeah. The thing on her back, it's scaring me.
Mr. McGee, are you saying that this room hasn't changed in a long time, and Michio suddenly changed her interest because she became the departed?
That's right.
You must be joking. Michio is the departed. No, it can't be.
Doria protests frantically. I understand her feelings. I truly do. If Michiho really had changed since the end of August, that means when we first met at school at night, she was already
Possessed.
For the entire time I've known Michiho, she was the departed. The departed is a spirit. Spirits are already dead. Putting it that way, the Michiho from that time.
Mr. McGee, if the Michio we knew secretly was the departed, what about the real Michio?
It's not hard to imagine. Departed replaced the real Michiho. Both of them wouldn't have been able to exist at the same time, so I'm sure she was killed months ago.
This can't be real. Is it? Not real?
Our business here is done. We've learned what we wanted to know. Or rather, we learned what we didn't want to know.
Huh.
Ever since leaving the dorm, Dorio's had a blank look on her face. I can't blame her. Just lost her best friend. Second time. Bet she's got no tears left to cry at this point. You okay?
Yes.
Short, hollow response. You look so pale. I'm worried that she might just collapse. Let's head back to the infirmary. We need to share this information with the others.
All right. I really thought there was gonna be a ding, or like what do you call that? Ding. Yeah. That's only what I thought though. So, don't mind me. Connecting corridor. Yeah, you know what? Let's go straight to the infirmary. Let's not dilly dally.
Mashita and Yasuoka are waiting for me. I better report our findings with them.
Alright. Yeah, let's talk.
You're finally here. What did you find?
I tell them the information I learned from the student dormitory.
Knew it. Michio Kinokawa is the departed. Now the whole murder in the clock tower is also cleared up. That was just another one of the departed's tricks. Kinokawa manipulated you into thinking you killed her.
Why did she do that?
Probably to destroy your mind with fear. She wanted to drive you insane. Maybe you being insane is one of the departed's marriage arrangements. You're thinking like an insane bride deserves an insane groom? Makes some sense.
Killing a student who's in love with you. That certainly would be something that could drive a person mad. My mind would have been shattered had Dorio not shown up that way. Say, Dorio, is the whole avenge Michio for me promise I made you still intact?
Yes. This doesn't change the fact that the departed still harmed Michio.
Alright, I'll do my best then.
Mickey, there's something I'd like to tell you. I deciphered the book you gave me.
Appreciate you.
This book details an ancient M-Town ritual. Allow me to give you the gist.
Jot down what Yasuoka says in my book.
Summary of the old M-Town book.
Please wait.
That's a talent. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm kidding, I'm not sorry.
In the past, severe famine devastated M-Town. Residents of the town are evil. Believed the fury of their deities, Mushigami and Kabigami, were the cause of the tragedy. Hence, shrines were built to worship the deities. Kushigami Shrine was located in downtown, while Kabigami Shrine was built in the Fox Forest. Mushigami Shrine and Kabigami Shrine are merely halls of worship for the two deities. One an insect deity, the latter a mold deity. The main shrine to both, Mushikabi, is located elsewhere. Oh, Mushikabi Shrine is located deep in the Fox Forest off the road. Only relatives of the priests and Fox, the messenger, know how to get to the shrine. The departed's wedding was held when a great famine occurred in M-Town, held to wish for the end of the famine. This is also a sacred wedding ceremony, where the matched brides and grooms exchange vows before the two deities. This ritual was last held during the Meiji era, about 100 years ago. It said the selected brides and grooms completed the ceremony at Mushikabi Shrine, and the great famine in M-Town finally came to an end. Because it is a holy ritual, the selection criteria for the brides and grooms was quite stringent. The grooms must be from the priest's family and have impeccable spiritual qualities. Oh, I see. As for the brides, they must be pure maidens that come from a decent family. Furthermore, both of them have to be exceptional in all aspects, including their intelligence, lineage, and personality. Hence, the chosen brides and grooms are said to be blessed and are the envy of the town. So I should continue. Hello, Jimbo! So I should play from the very first game when you continue with person. I'm confused about the first part, but as for Persona 4, I might. But that game has like a lot of grinding. So yeah, I will get back to Persona 4. The Ghost game. Oh, Spirit Hunter. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you probably yeah, I feel like you should like play the first game, which is Spirit Hunter Death Mark 1, so that when you play the sequels, you know, NG and Death Mark 2, you're gonna be like, oh, this is like, you know, in NG, you're gonna be like, oh, this is like, you know, a good like reference. Oh, I get that reference now. Oh, look at that. That's a character from the previous game and stuff. I hope the first game scares me. Well, people have their own scare tolerance, and I'm very, like, jumpy in those kinds of games. So, good luck. Alright, well. I mean, how are you, Jumbo? How are you?
After she's done explaining the contents of the book, I'm left speechless. Deities named for bugs and mold, the departed's wedding, the bride and the groom, and the selection. There are so many things in this book that overlap with the departed's actions and remarks.
What is that? Is that like a modem or something? Or like a ramen? Goo goo gaga. Well, congratulations. You have trained me into saying goo goo gaga every time that you you say it.
This book is definitely a way to find out the departed's true identity.
Yes, I am the baby.
Agreed. It feels like we finally managed to get a real look at the departed's history. But
Yasuoka halts her words, pondering. If there's something on your mind, just say it out loud, Yasuoka.
do you not find this strange? If the wedding ritual was a blessed event like the book said, how could the departed have been born?
He has a point. Based on my previous interactions with spirits, they're birthed from grudges.
This book probably only covers a sanitized version of the truth. There's another part shrouded in the darkest abhorrence. That's the part you'll need to uncover. We already inspected Mushigami Shrine in the corridor and Kabigami Shrine in the forest during our encounter with Mr. Kokuri. However, we didn't find any clues about the departed. The last one is the Mushikabi Shrine. Then, there might be something of note there.
And I'm guessing the Mushikabi Shrine is in the... What was that? The earliest path that we saw with a giant rock that you know, we shook the rope off. I think that's it.
Mushikabi Shrine is located in the depths of the Fox Forest. We don't have time to explore the whole forest.
Then our only choice is to ask the fox how to get there.
Yasuoka is referring to the fox, the messenger of the gods mentioned in the book. There's a fox in the storage area of the science room, though it doesn't look like a messenger to me. I'm going to need to find another fox.
Now that we have some direction, we can finally start the investigation.
By the way, is Hiro not coming tonight?
Yeah, I did contact her. I made that call. This is above her pay grade now. The departed has transformed and grown stronger. They are more dangerous than before. So it seemed prudent not to get Hiro and the other regular people involved any further.
That applies to you guys too. Don't get me wrong. I really appreciate your help. I just don't understand why you're willing to risk so much to help me. Like Yasuoka said, the departed is transformed and acknowledged me as their husband. This is on another level than helping me deal with the spirits and the notices. I have no idea what will happen next, and yet they decided to jump into the hellhole alongside me. Where does that determination of theirs come from?
That's my job. I believe it is my fate to save those who are terrorized by the wrath of the spirits. I've only believed this long because my purpose in the world of the living has not been completed yet. This is my job too, because this old bag here asked me to, and in a more literal sense, because I actually get paid to do it. The pay is worth the risk.
Simple, straightforward answers. This is why I place my faith in them. Strong faith that can't be described in words. The simple ways they lead their lives makes me feel like I can trust them with mine. Thank you.
Let's head out if we're done chatting.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait a minute, Miss McKee. Can I come with you?
Do you really have to ask me, you idiot? Of course you can't come. Who in their right mind would bring a kid to the forest at night?
You do make a good point. Stay put here, Dorio.
But
You look awfully pale, Dorio. If you collapse, you'll only make things more difficult for McKee. Let's both wait here, alright?
understood.
Dorio nods reluctantly at Yasuoka's insistence.
Please be very careful, Mr. McKee.
Let's bring an end to this stupid game, McKee. Alright. Investigation. Whoa. Dude, come on. You didn't need to do that. You didn't need to show your face at me. Darn it. Anyway, investigation of the departed. Like all of the other victims, Michio's corpse disappeared from inside the clock tower. I asked Mashita and Yasuoka to help me out. Mashita suspects Michio might be the departed given their similarities. I need to investigate to see whether or not this theory is true. Here's my thing. I think Himeko is the departed. She still is, okay. And then she possessed Michio because, you know, she's her best friend and she's like the one that's most something like that. Anyway, we needed information about Michio to determine whether or not she was a departed. Upon inspecting her room, I learned she used to like frogs instead of bugs. Toriga told me she had changed around at the end of August. I bet that's when the departed killed Michio and began masquerading as her. The book Yasuoka discovered has information about a ritual called the Departed's Wedding in Nemtown. In the village deities, Mushigami Kamigami. Bugs and mold played a big role. Mushigami Shrine, where the ritual took place, is located deep in the Fox Forest. We need to find our way to the main shrine. Yes, indeed. Faithful sacred oaths. You know what? Sure. Yeah. Let's trade this thing. And then we don't have anything else, so. You know what? Let's save on this middle stage. How's everybody doing, by the way? You guys are having fun? You guys are being very entertained? I hope so, because I am having a grand old time. You know, not being scared at all, because I am a tough vamp. Anyway, here's the fox. Ding. Knew it.
Guardian Fox, huh? I guess this could be called the messenger of the gods. We might find a clue to the location of the Mushikabi shrine. We better inspect it. Bet this fox was originally put here to protect Mushigami Shrine, while the fox is usually known as the messenger of Inari Shrine in other parts of Japan. I guess it's different in this area. Can't seem to find anything unusual about this, even after I thoroughly inspect it. It's not like this fox is just going to start talking. What do we do now?
How long are you gonna keep staring at that statue? You try checking the pedestal?
Oh, you're right. I direct my flashlight toward the weathered pedestal and inspect it. The Smashito watches with a look of annoyed disbelief.
Look, he's not like, he's not like a trained detective like you. He's a spirit hunter. He's the spirit hunter.
Looks like there are some letters written on the bottom part of the pedestal. This might lead us to the location of the shrine. Let's try to read it.
Read.
I try reading the letters on the bottom of the pedestal. However, darn, can't read anything with all the mold covering it.
What? Just brush it off then.
I tried, but it didn't come off at all. It must be stuck on good, since it's been growing undisturbed for so long. Needs a mold remover.
Right. We're encountering some really bad things in this case. So where should we get some? Most stores are already closed for the night.
Let's look around the school. It must have that kind of thing for cleaning. Though I didn't find any mold remover in the broom closet when I was investigating Hanako's case, and searching the entire school would definitely take some time.
We better ask someone who's familiar with the school first. Worst case scenario, we'll head all the way back to Kujo Mansion to grab something that'll do it.
Okay.
To the infirmary. Because Himeko, we're gonna ask Himeko. Alright.
Huh? They brought you back.
We've encountered a bit of a problem, Anidra. I tell her about the mold on the pedestal, and ask if she knows where you can find some mold remover.
Mold remover? I'm pretty familiar with the school, but I have no idea where they keep that. My apologies.
At this rate, we'll have to go back to Kujo Mansion to get mold remover.
Sorry for sticking my nose in, but is there any bleach around that you know of?
Bleach?
Mold remover and chlorine bleach have similar ingredients. You happen to know where the bleach is, Dorio? There should be a bottle in the student council room. I don't exactly remember where it is in the room, though.
Alright, thank you very much, Dorio. Let's go to the student council room. Alright.
According to Dorio, there should be a bottle of bleach here somewhere. Let's get looking for it. No reason to dawdle.
Man, for some reason, I'm really hoping that there's, like, no jump scare from the curtains.
There's nothing inside the trash can, though it still smells pretty musty.
Yoshi.
On the desk, I found a notepad with something written on it. Will the next students' meeting be postponed due to the recent events concerning the departed? What will happen to the clock tower project? I don't find any useful information.
This one?
There are several printouts on the whiteboard. One of them is about the clock tower.
But no, Khan Academy Student Council notice. Oh, it's still the same thing. Alright, well, what about, yeah, you know what?
We've scoured the student council room, but we haven't found anything to remove that mold. Maybe it's inside here. I opened the door to find all sorts of miscellaneous stuff crammed inside, from a giant hole puncher to old notes to a certificate of commendation. I guess anything that isn't used often gets shoved into here.
And there's the bleach.
Among them is a bottle of liquid bleach. Judging by the weight, there seems to be plenty left.
It's good. Alright. Time to go to the connecting corridor. I thought there was gonna be a ting, you know, or a jump scare. Okay, it's good.
これは
Item, liquid bleach.
I opened the bleach bottle and poured the liquid onto the pedestal. Then I wait for a bit before using my handkerchief to remove the mold. It doesn't come off completely, but it does a decent enough job that I can actually make out the letters. Should be able to read what's written on the pedestal now. The writing on the pedestal is apparently a poem that seems a bit like a nursery rhyme. The old writing style on weathering make reading it a more difficult task than I'd anticipated, but I managed to copy it into my notebook.
Follow the fox's whine inviting us to the shrine, but the path is blocked by the serpent rock. The beast behind the zodiac shall be the one to open the track. I pressed the next one. There you go. By imitating the serpent with its angry lament.
What is the meaning of this rhyme? Maybe we can find out if we can go to the Fox Force.
Yes. You know, for some reason, I'm very scared that, you know, if me getting frightened makes me like clench my teeth and bite. And then I'm concerned that my tongue will be out while I, you know, get scared and then clench my mouth so hard that anyway.
Oshikabi Shrine where the departed's wedding is held is located somewhere in this forest.
Alright, Mickey. We don't know what kind of horrors are waiting for us in there. Hang on to this gun. Be very careful with it.
Mashito hands me the paper bag again. It's heavy. Doubt I'll ever get used to this thing.
You shouldn't. Let's go. I like the fact that Kazuo is taller than Satoru.
Relying on the faint light from my flashlight, he tentatively stepped into the darkness of the forest. Mr. Kokori is no longer here. However, a more terrifying spirit might have replaced him. As fear and tension build up inside my mind, beads of sweat start running down my cheeks.
Hold on. Listen carefully. You hear that?
You hear a faint moan. Doesn't make sense. Why are we hearing that here?
Michiho, she's still alive. I have a bad feeling about this. Hurry up.
Mashita and I rush over to the source of the sound. After a while, I arrive at an open area full of trees. There. Find Sakamoto in a horrible state.
Sakamoto, what's happening to you? Something insanely big bug chewed you up or something? What the heck happened to you?
Chikami?
Come again? What are you saying? Oh, wait. Wait.
What are you saying?
It's no use. She's clearly not in her right mind.
For goodness sake, is there even anything we can do for her? Sakamoto suddenly screams. At that moment, the bugs clinging to her launch an attack.
Ooh. the frog.
What are we gonna do, McKee? We're in deep doo-doo if we have to keep dealing with this.
Man.
Well, I think she might be too far gone to save. I hope we can at least do something for her. Whether what's happening to Sakamoto now is a paranormal phenomenon or a mere hallucination, maybe we can return Sakamoto to her senses.
Team up with Majida, hold toward the insects.
Yoshi, 了解した.
We both grabbed the dried up frog and thrust it at the bugs latched onto Sakamoto.
Success! 96%!
I remember hearing frog drives away bugs or something. This might work. You bring the frog closer to the bugs. When I do that, the bugs pull back as if they're retreating from the frog.
Look at those bugs. They hate the frog.
Yeah, I guess it's working. But even though the bugs try to avoid the frog, they still don't leave Sakamoto. I successfully intimidated the bugs, but this is still getting us nowhere. It looks like this isn't the right choice.
Read aloud.
よしやるか
You unfold Sakamoto's report and read it out loud so she can hear. We carefully read the report out loud, speaking loudly and clearly. Sakamoto isn't responding much, though I can tell that she's listening. There's still a glimmer of her consciousness left, so our voices might still reach her.
Remember, Sakamoto? Yeah, this is the report you wrote.
Is that my... Why is it?
Looks like Sakamoto's returned to her senses a little bit. It's like this is the right choice.
Alright.
Why am I...
Sakamoto murmurs, stupefied. Bugs are sticking out of large holes in her head and chest. If this were a normal situation, those wounds would have killed her long ago. However, she's talking. This is probably another instance of the departed's curse.
Mr. E.
Her remaining left eye fixes its gaze upon me. Guess she's recognized. It's well beyond saving at this point, though. Maybe I could still ask some questions. Tell me where the main shrine is.
Went there, didn't you?
Beyond the serpent rock. There, make the bloody red. Your blue.
And then she collapses.
Just speechless. Like a puppet whose strings have been cut, Sakamoto collapses on the spot. She stops moving and instantly, insects swarm her body. They begin to devour her before my very eyes.
Stop it.
Try to kick the insects off her. This is futile. There's no way these bugs can be stopped. Please, stop. Stop this. You can't bear to watch someone I knew get consumed by insects bit by bit. In the end, I have to avert my eyes. Once the insects finish eating her body, they scatter into the dark forest.
Ah.
There's not a trace of Sakamoto's remains, bones or clothes left. Why, Sakamoto?
Didn't that teacher try to railroad you out of the school? The departed doesn't want you to leave. That probably led to her being cursed.
Sakamoto was cursed by the departed. That probably explains why she'd gone mad in the middle of writing her report, hearing a voice in her head the way easy. It's all because of her hostility to her. It was because she got mixed up with me. If I wasn't here, then Sakamoto.
Let's pump the brakes on that now. I'm not a priest, so I'm not here to listen to your pitiful wailing and offer you repentance. But maybe that woman was actually saved. Otherwise, she wouldn't have regained her sanity on the brink of death. And she wouldn't have been able to leave that hint for you either.
Recall Sakamoto's last words. The main shrine is beyond the serpent rock. There, make the bloody red or blue. The latter half is a mystery to me, but I've got an idea what she was referring to in the first half. Serpent rock is also written on the fox pedestal. Is that rock the key to get to the main shrine?
We never know. We never know. But we... Know your resentment. Whoa. Whoa.
What was that voice just now? The bridal procession.
Hey, seeing visions again?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a pretty gather information. Seeing as our investigation so far is going nowhere fast. So, what did you see?
I relayed the details about the scene I saw and what the voice told me.
I see. If the description in the old book is right, that sounds like the departed's wedding.
So you're saying I saw the past? The bridal procession went through the forest. Guess they must have been heading to Mushikambi Shrine. Who'd the voice belong to, though?
I have no idea, but no, your resentment isn't the type of thing you say during a happy occasion. I knew it. There's something darker behind it.
We followed the bridal procession, went to Mushikambi Shrine. Just located somewhere deep in the forest, we'll be able to finally find out the truth about the departed's wedding.
You never know. You never know. Because might not be the time to let it go. Here we go, the serpent. Ah. Ding.
An eerie voice has been ringing in my ears for quite some time. The further we walk down the path, the louder the chant-like sound becomes. Does the cause of the spiritual phenomenon lie ahead?
Probably.
A gigantic rock is sitting in front of us. A big sacred grove is wrapped around the rock. It's not resembling a snake head. This might be the serpent rock Sakamata was talking about. What do we do now? Rock and serpent. Serpent. Now that I think about it, serpent rock was also part of the rhyme written on the Guardian's platform. I opened my notebook and checked it.
But the path is blocked by the serpent rock. The place behind the zodiac should be the one to open the track by imitating serpent's sacred element. Uh-huh.
Follow the fox's whine, guiding us to the shrine, but the path is blocked by the serpent rock. This is probably a clue how to get there. So if we go down this path, the beast behind the zodiac will be the one to open the track by imitating the serpent with its angry lament.
The beast behind the zodiac.
Open the path. It means we have to do something here. The main point here is the beast behind the zodiac. Until we can solve this riddle, we have no idea how to proceed. So what animal is the beast?
Which animal is the beast in the rhyme? Oh, okay, this is hard. I wasn't really paying much attention to the rhyme. But, beast behind Zodiac. The beast behind Zodiac. Man?
I tell Mush that the answer I come up with.
Nah, I don't think so. What would make that the beast behind the Zodiac?
What do you think then?
Hold on, I'm thinking.
Mashita takes out a cigarette and lights it. Then he starts pacing back and forth. This must be what it does when he's thinking hard about something. Makes me wait until he finishes smoking an entire cigarette.
This is just my guess. But I think the beast is the cat.
Why I can't?
Oh, come on. Remember the 12 zodiac animals? Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, and so on? According to the myth, when they were deciding on zodiac animals, the cat was late to the meeting so it didn't get chosen. You must have heard that story before.
Can't say that I have.
Well, what about the lament part? Maybe the path will open up if we imitate a cat's meow or something?
Why a meow?
I don't know. Human common sense doesn't apply to spirit logic. Come on, Maki.
Give it a try.
Fine.
Oh wow, that was definitely a meow.
It doesn't seem like it accomplished anything at all.
I see. Though simply imitating a cat isn't enough. The path won't open without a cat's meow that sounds like it's imitating an angry snake.
Ah, you're supposed to hiss.
What we need is the sound of an angry cat that is trying to imitate a menacing snake.
Yeah, that's not helping me. Can't even imagine what that would sound like. Seeing my confusion, Mashita shrugs his shoulders dejectedly.
Like this.
Okay, that's really smart.
What?
McGee.
Ooh. This place is... Are we back where we started? The atmosphere here is different though. Spider lilies are blooming prolifically. Mushrooms growing faintly. Everything looks surreal. As far as I can tell, I'm alive, but I feel like I'm lost in the afterlife. We perhaps made it to the hidden path to Mushikami's shrine.
What are you spacing out on me for? Save all the brain work for later. We won't last long at this rate.
Yeah. This area is filled with the curse's power.
Where's the source of this power? I need to get rid of it immediately.
Numerous mushrooms on the trunk of glowing glue. Don't think the root of the curse is here. Better look somewhere else. Guardian fox with flowers in its mouth. It looks like the one in the schoolyard. Maybe there's some secrets lying here. Let's take a closer look. Guardian fox has a blue spider lily in its mouth.
Make the bloody red blue. Pure blue? I think that's what I remember it saying. Oh, this is it.
First tooth is lying on the floor. Time to destroy the thing.
Okay.
Strange. The curse doesn't abate.
How's that possible? It's gotta mean the tooth you stepped on was the cause of this curse. We gotta find the real curse then.
Guardian.
Okay. There's a lot of them.
I see traces of animal tracks near the bushes beside the guardian fox. There might be something ahead.
Foxbat. Let's get away from all this. Oh.
Severe chill and overwhelming pressures instantly vanish. Is that because the curse is no longer active? What is this place anyway? Mysterious area filled with blue flowers. Rustic-looking tomb in the center. This has to have some important meaning. You better inspect it thoroughly.
Alright.
The spider lilies are growing in clumps. Spider lilies are usually red, but there are white and yellow varieties. However, blue spider lilies don't exist naturally. These might be mystical flowers that only bloom on this mysterious hidden path.
Don't touch them, please. Thank you.
Yoshi.
An old well surrounded by blue spider lilies. Why is it here? I have a bad feeling about this.
Be careful if you want to inspect it, Miss McGee. You might get pulled in and never come back out.
Nodding to Mashita, I make up my mind and approach the well. But when I timidly peer inside, there I find a bunch of stones and gravel. That's all. Well, thank goodness my hunch was wrong.
What a disappointment.
Is it though? Well, that's good, I guess.
Cool. Two headstones with some words carved onto them. Etching on one grave has weathered so much that it's basically unreadable, but at least it still has a few letters here and there. The other, the sacred, scarcely any trace left that it's ever said anything to begin with.
What?
An eerie voice is ringing in my ears again. Though this voice belonged to one of the spirits resting here. Whose graves are they, though? Only we could find out who the who the owners of these tombs are. Let's investigate. Maybe I can deduce what's written on the stone if I run my fingers over it and feel for the indentations. Focusing my attention at the tip of my finger, I attempt to slowly trace the letters. I see. On the left is gur, the right one is probably N, maybe an M. Pretty sure this is a word. Could it be? The groom! This must be groom. You have an answer in my mind.
Man, I really thought that jump scares were... You know what, guys? I'll be right back. You guys go ahead and take a break. I'm gonna do like a 5-minute break as well. Oh, please wait while I... Oh my goodness, my voice is breaking because of the thing. I'm kidding. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Hope you guys are doing great. Oh. Anyway, yeah, I am doing absolutely wonderful, by the way. Just a little tired because I kinda didn't sleep a lot. But, you know, pretty cool, pretty good nevertheless. Also, I'm like super itching to like finish this game so that I could play other games and probably do other stuff as well. Like maybe like I don't know, like an art stream. There you go, an art stream. I might like stream you know, just I might like chat with you guys and then stream Brother Zin's VTuber while I'm working. It's VTuber. And yeah, what else is there? Probably yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of out of sorts right now. But I'm also thinking like maybe doing like cooking stuff as well, cooking videos. I don't know. I feel like making cooking videos is really good too. Possibly. I hope so. Do you guys want to like want to see like cooking videos, like how-tos and stuff like that? I could do that. I could definitely do that. What else is there? I don't know what else. But yeah, I think I'm good now. I think I'm good. All right, let's continue this thing.
What? Did the spirit of this tomb just respond to my answer? The owner of this grave is just the spirit of a headless man in the wedding suit. It's the one buried here, one of the bridegrooms who died in a natural death.
A toot.
I hear the sound of something small rolling around the tomb.
We have 2 toots left.
よし、いけそうだ。
And then this one is probably the last one. Anyway, alright, I'll be right back. Because I need to like turn on something. But I'll be quick. I'll be quick, I promise. Hello, guys. I'm back. How are you guys doing? Oh, hi guys, I'm back. Alright, here now, we're gonna bring a single flower. Please, please, please don't jump scare me. Please, please don't jump scare me, please.
Pluck a blue spider lily and put it in my bag.
Okay, there's no more jump scares. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it's still there. It's still haunting me.
Guardian fox with flowers.
Item, blue spider lily.
No need to replace it. I hear the piercing, high-pitched cry of a beast somewhere. Chills run down my body. An ominous sense of terror is racing through my veins. This uncomfortable feeling only grows stronger as I explore further down the path.
Oh, there it is.
Guardian fox with flowers in his mouth.
Replace it with the blue. Yes, replace the bloody red with pure blue.
Replace the bloodstained spider lily in the fox's mouth with the blue spider lily.
Yay! And we're done.
The malicious spiritual phenomenon in this place has subsided.
Ah, that's good. Alright, let's continue on. Let's go to the shrine. Let's go to the shrine. Shrine, what you gonna do? Oh, it's broken. I see. Oh, that's alright, I guess.
At the end of the hidden path, I find the grounds of a shrine, surrounded by trees. Unlike the shrine at the main path, which is completely gone, crumbling remnants of this shrine remain. Is this the main shrine? The Mushikabi shrine?
Resentment was born in this land.
Look at that. Ah, darn it. I wanted to see more.
I feel the blood drain from my face when I hear that admonishing tone. The same voice I heard at the forest entrance and at the tomb. Will we uncover the owner of that voice if we investigate this place?
You might. Never know.
The crumbling shrine remains at the back of the grounds. The darkness of the wood makes it apparent that this shrine was built a long time ago.
If this place really is Mushikabi Shrine, the departed's wedding took place here, right?
Yeah. Here, where Mushigami Kabigami were enshrined, the chosen bride and groom held a sacred wedding, as they wished for the famine in M-Town to end.
You've probably guessed it, Mickey, but doesn't it seem likely that the departed is actually the spirit of the bride? They're obsessed with marriage. They must be tied to the wedding ritual. My guess is this. Something happened during the ritual that is the source of her grudge.
That makes a lot of sense. That being said, we need to learn what happened in this place. We'll never be able to exterminate the departed unless we learn the truth of what happened in the past and the origin of her resentment. Let's hope there are some clues left.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Here's some words of wisdom for you. Truth is something you should reel in with brute force.
But they take a closer look at the ruined shrine and notice there's something buried there. Is that a wooden box? Going inside to collect it is a risky proposition.
Figure out a more cautious approach. Of course, of course. Is there anything else? Oh, are you kidding me? There's nothing else now. Oh no. Alright, well, I like the box.
Ashita, I'm going to get that wooden box.
Seriously? I'll go get it. With your reflexes, you'll be trapped in there with if the roof collapses. And then he gets collapsed on it. Which is like a bait. Wow. The Departed is a bait master. Hey, you thought you were gonna get me with that, huh?
Ashita steps into the shrine via a gap in the fallen roof. Cautiously avoiding the decaying pillars and floor, he proceeds slowly.
Are you alright, Mashta? But making a fuss over nothing. I just hit my hand. Okay. This is the one you wanted, right? And what's inside?
Ashita returns with the Polonia box in hand. He then puts it down on the ground.
My goodness, I keep getting jump scared by this thing on its back. This is the only thing that stood out to me. Everything else in there was just broken pots and altars. Hurry up and open it, Bucky. It's a note. Oh.
Inside the box are a vermilion ink palette and a bundle of paper. While the ink might be old, the container was sealed, so it should still be usable. The paper is yellowing, so it must have been down there for quite a long time. There are some red stains on it as well. Those look more like blood than ink, though.
That's so.
There's something written on the paper.
Wait. There's something written on the paper. Read it.
You can't read it quickly. It's written in old script. I can't make it out. You better have Yasuoka do it.
What? You're just gonna keep me in suspense? How about the stuff in the first 3 papers? Aren't those names?
Fine, I'll read it.
Toolbox, Mushigami Groom, Tsuko Kitajima, Ed, Kamigami Groom, Jiro Uchikoshi, Ed.
The part mentioning heads is stained with blood, making it difficult to decipher.
The heck is that head part?
No idea. Read the second and third sheets.
Marriage, Kamigami Shrine, Kamigami Bride, Mikiko, Miyamura, Mayumura. Mushigami Bride, Michio, Mayumura. Next, ceremony will be held on year, month, day. Mushigami Shrine priest Uji Teru Izumi and 6 others. Izumi?
There are thumbprints next to the 3 names. That's what the vermilion ink must have been used for. The priest's last name is Izumi. Is that just a coincidence? Mikiko Mayumura. Michio Mayumura.
Himeko, Michiho.
But
Wait. It's Mikiko Mayamura and Michiyo Mayamura. Are they brides for the departed's wedding? If this ceremony is the genesis of the departed's resentment, one of them might have died a horrible death and become the departed.
which one of them then?
No, your resentment. With us braids.
Oh no. Is the departed gonna appear now?
死人のギズ心せよ大事なお役目であるでは万事滞りなくこれにて
怖いよお姉ちゃん
Vision is projected into my mind.
Oh. There are heads.
Several men are holding down two women in a dimly lit room. Those men are putting horrifying insects and mold onto the bodies of the two women. At the back, there's a small offering stand with the heads of two men placed on it. The women let out pain groans.
Your makeup on now?
The men continue to apply the disgusting makeup in silence. The woman on the left is covered in mold, while the one on the right is riddled with bugs. Their porcelain skin has been made filthy. The women scream and contort. However, the men prevent them from escaping.
Do not struggle. Do not scream. Your stamina is essential for the ceremony. Hours, days, weeks from now, we shall paint you with the color of bugs and mold, so you shall be suitable brides for the deities.
What? Insane! Oh.
Her voice is mixed with pain and anger. Yet her words don't register with the men at all as they continue to smear bugs and mold onto them with expressionless faces.
Spend your days covered in bugs and mold, eating bugs and mold. Your organs shall be infused with mold, and the cavities in your body shall be filled with insects. It will be as you have departed from this world. Lords Mushigami and Kamigami should be delighted to see how beautiful the brides are.
Ooh. Oh. There's some old tales and stuff. Just. We're alive yet we're rotting. Our porcelain skin turns black as mold. Our hair becomes the color of a silkworm's cocoon. Why am I doing like old lady? Suffering is the pledge of a happy couple. No. This isn't the pledge I hoped for. Yeah, I actually thought it was like a happy marriage ritual gone wrong. Everyone in this village, even if I die, become the departed. And she did. Whoever that was became the departed.
I shall kill you.
I shall put a curse upon you. Huh. I like the fact that it's not like centered. Okay. I keep remembering Zach from Oni Plays doing that alien bit thing.
As my vision starts to blur, I regain my senses. However, my breathing is ragged. My body's trembling uncontrollably. I felt this intense loathing flowing through me when vision came in. It's all their fault.
Hey, why are you shaking so much? What happened?
Ashita, I think I know the origin of the departed's resentment.
What did you say?
Oh no.
Mashita, behind you! It's a spider.
The departed? Departed? Since when did you get here?
Just now.
Like an insect, the departed wriggles their way closer. It's like the time when I killed Michiho. Why are they here? Does this place really hold meaning for them?
My dear husband.
Despite the transformation, their nickname for me remains the same, as well as their obsession toward me. The departed. Forcing myself to suppress my fear, I propel words out of my mouth. There's something I want to ask them. Were you killed here?
So you saw the ugly part of me.
Were you Mayumura in your past life?
Forget the ugly me. I shall be more beautiful soon. For you, dear husband.
Do you still regret what happened? I can help you dispel it.
Cut that out, Mickey. Don't talk for the dead, or you'll be dragged into their world.
Thanks, Mashita.
For goodness sake, are you trying to get yourself killed? Get your head together and prepare yourself. Got it?
Okay.
Suspensive act. Of course.
What?
I am the one who should be standing next to my husband. You are a hindrance.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mashita clutches his chest as he lets out a painful groan. Are they going after Mashita? Mashita!
They're really messing with me.
The departed harbors hostile feelings toward Mashita. Mashita will be in danger if we confront the departed now. Then again, our opponent for this battle is the departed. There's no way we'll be able to run away from them easily. If we're going to run away, we need to create an opening.
They said I, so I'll do it. But what do I do? Vermilion ink. Smear on my smear on my lips.
Try opening the lid so I can get the vermilion ink.
Success.
Opening the lid, I apply some of the ink to my lips as if I'm doing my own makeup. Ever since prehistoric times, makeup has always held significance in relation to the gods and the dead. So it might also have significance to the departed.
You are in the way.
However, the departed shows no interest in my attempted makeup because hostile to Mashita. A swarm of insects burst out of the departed and assault Mashita.
Oh wow, okay, that went straight to my face.
This isn't the right choice.
Making them feel uneasy. Well then, I guess I could just use you know, fire warning shot. Wait, no, I could just shoot them directly because nothing bad is ever gonna happen.
Firing at the departed. There's no guarantee the gun will have any effect on the departed. Pointing the gun at the departed's huge body, I squeeze the trigger.
Hey.
The bullet seems to hit the departed's body. Nice one. They might like me a lot, but maybe that love isn't strong enough to survive an attack.
Dear husband.
The departed sounds sad, and their breathing becomes unsteady. That seems to have made them feel a bit uneasy. Looks like this is the right choice.
Huh? Did you do something bad in your past life or what? This guy's clearly head over heels in love with you.
I guess they are.
What is this trying to be sexy for? Alright, Act 2.
The departed furiously shrieks after hearing Mashita's insult. They slowly approach us. The departed can't maintain their composure. It causes the thing hidden behind their huge body. Something resembling a face to become exposed. Darn. Managed to get them riled up, but now they're closing in.
True. Except their target is apparently me. When the time comes, I'll lure them to me. Use that chance to escape.
That's madness. If we do that, you'll... We need to create an opening to escape.
Shoot at the face. Shoot at the face.
これでどうだ
Do it together, Mashita.
Fine.
Mashita pulls out his gun and they grab the gun from the suspicious bag and try to take aim at the departed's face.
Come on.
We line up our shots at the departed's face and pull the trigger simultaneously.
Before you guys do that, say, jackpot. The both of you.
The bullet seems to hit the departed in what appears to be their face. Shot. You can't imagine anything that would set someone off more than being hit in the face, especially by their beloved. The departed is apoplectic. They scream in rage. Wanted to make them really distraught, but I think I pissed them off instead. What's happening? Unable to control their emotions, the departed lets out a scream that pierces the sky. They stagger backward, trying to hide their face.
Their husband. Liar. Liar, 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 liar. Pets of fire! Okay.
Darn it. This nut job sure is some crazy mood swings, huh?
Well, I think we managed to provoke them. Looks like this is the right choice.
Alright.
Alright, this is our chance to run away. Time to go.
True. But we should split up just to make sure that at least one of us gets out of here.
But
No time to complain, just do it. But cut through the forest. You follow the path, understood?
before I can even reply, Mashita has already run to the woods, avoiding the departed. Upon seeing that the departed shrieks in rage.
And chases after Mashita.
Chasing after Mashita, they disappear into the woods.
So, how's your day been? Mine has been great. I mean, the departed's so in love with me and super jealous of my my boyfriend, my work boyfriend, Mashita. You know, the guy who I shot with at the departed. Yeah, he's my work boyfriend. I love him a lot until we don't work together anymore. When we go back to our homes.
Departed and Mashita have vanished. A sense of hopelessness and loss well up inside me and you. Again, I was powerless to do anything. Mashita.
Anything else?
Collect everything here. Collected everything here. There's no...
Alright, well... What about this one?
Darkness surrounds the back of the bushes. The occasional rustling of the wind's leaves can be...
Okay, well... Let's go. Alright, let's run. Run away. You know what? Maybe I could inspect some of these.
これは俺はこれは俺はこれは俺は
Because I feel like I'm missing a tooth.
よし
And I still am. Oh. Okay, well... And I can't, like, go return. I really have to, like, run away or run back Run, boy, run. Something that I don't know about the lyrics, so I'm just saying the first words. Run, boy, run. And I'm gonna end it at that. Thank you guys so much for my cover of that song, which I don't actually know the title of. What I do know is that I feel like I should go to the infirmary. Yes. It's the doll!
Sound in this presence. The female doll is standing, as she always does. I arrived back here near the clock tower.
見ると早く
It's all over. School? Yep. Everyone attacked by Mushikabi, bitten by them, eaten like us.
So you were a bride, huh?
What do you mean, like us?
You remember? We were eaten by Mushikabi. Came what? Mushikabi. Scary. Scary.
Wait, what did she just say just now? They were bitten by Mushikabi? Don't tell me this doll is... But is it really? None of the intense hatred I felt earlier is coming from this doll. Instead, I sense confusion and fear.
Oh. I'm thinking that those two are the sisters. And the one with the mold is the one with the mold is the departed, and the one with the mushikabi or the centipedes is this one. Huh. Interesting. Indeed. Cool.
I'm begging you, please. Tell me, who are you? This spell sound is...
What's happening to you? Are you being electrocuted or something? I'm sorry.
The female doll screams and disappears. Recall what she just said. It's all over. School, you, everyone. You'll be attacked by Mushikabi, bitten by them, eaten. It sounds really ominous, but what does it mean? I have a bad feeling about this. Better head back to the infirmary. Immediately.
You were gonna go back to the infirmary? Why not, like, go straight? Okay. The sound came first, but, you know, the jump scare is a bit, late. I don't know if it's, like, because of the game itself, or because of my setup, but, that's what happened. Nevertheless, I feel like there should be something happening. Oh, it's spread here. Wow.
What in the world? Even the lights in the special building have turned red. Is it the same for the infirmary?
It is. Look at that. Red.
As I feared, the infirmary is also bathed in red light. The two people who I left here are nowhere to be found. Doryo! Yasuoka! There's no response.
Am I hearing squelching sounds? Ew.
Does the departed come here again? That time, the departed left a notice targeting the student council desk. And given previous events, I knew it. There's another notice for them. Notices the departed send are to test their candidate for a husband. Except, they already consider me their real husband. How else do they want to test me now?
Dear husband, day to exchange vows has arrived. I shall be waiting for you under the oath bell. The clock tower? Please come after you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, in the red wedding hall, please call the name of your bride who is hiding in school. Your beloved, the departed. The words 2 and 4 are written upside down. Notice for group.
Exchange of vows, oath bells, ceremony hall. Do these phrases refer to wedding ceremony? Wait, that voice. Yasuoka. I rush over and find Yasuoka lying under the bed. She's unconscious, but she doesn't appear to have sustained any injuries. Hang in there, Yasuoka.
Key.
Are you alright?
Yes, more or less.
What in the world happened to you?
I don't know. I was talking with Dorio, and suddenly my head started spinning and I just lost consciousness.
Where's Dorio?
My apologies, I don't know. Perhaps she was taken by the departed, like I and Sho.
Dorio. I have to hurry and look for her. But I'll only be killed if I chase after the departed now. I'll die a pointless death without saving it. This will be a battle against the departed, and there's the key to clear their grudge. I'll only stand a chance against them if I can find that key. To calm down, I should show Yasuoka the paper bundles I retrieved from the forest that I couldn't read. There might be clues in them.
Ooh. Are we still in the middle stage though? Are we in the final stage? We are in the final stage! Wow! Alright.
You look like you have many things that you want to talk about. I know you're anxious and impatient right now, but can you please tell me what just happened?
Where's Mashita, by the way?
Oh, where's Mashita, by the way? Why are you alone?
About that. Tell her about how the departed targeted Mashita and they both disappeared.
Oh, I see.
Because of me, Mashita is.
Do not blame yourself. Mashita was simply living life according to his own rules. He shouldn't have any regrets.
What rules?
To live the life of an officer. Even after he quit, he couldn't run away from his destiny.
Mashita's a tenacious man who would do anything to solve a case. Despite that, he never allowed himself to forget his past life as a cop. Those were his rules. That means... Get it, Mashita. I'll give it my all and focus on solving this case. That's what you want, right? Yasuoka, when did the lights here turn on?
I noticed it as soon as I started to lose consciousness. The departed's curse seems to have enveloped the entire school. This is the worst. We don't know what will happen.
But why now?
But the cause is the same as the last time. Perhaps the departed is transformed again.
That means, did they consume something again?
Possibly.
What did they consume then? Say, Yasuoka, can you decipher these papers for me? I believe this is about the departed's wedding, but it's in an old script, and I'm sure this is something to do with the departed's grudge.
Sure. There's not much here, so it shouldn't take long. Wait a spell.
I attempt to calm myself down while Yasuoka reads. Meantime, I'll organize all the information I got in the forest. Might find out the truth about the departed.
Oh, there it is finally. Okay, so these two are the grooms and these two are the brides. Unfortunately, they behead the grooms and then torture the brides. I wonder why. These people are whatever this is so unsettling.
Departed's wedding. A sacred wedding ceremony that was held in an attempt to end the famine. The brides and groom were carefully selected based on their intelligence, lineage, personality, and spiritual strength, which is why the chosen ones were thought to be blessed and envied by many. The truth is, those chosen brides and grooms actually believed they'd have a blissful marriage. 2 chosen brides were Mayamuras. They were obviously sisters. One beautiful night, the gorgeous bridal procession advanced deep into the forest. They were headed toward Mushikabi Shrine. However, the marriage ceremony held at that place was far from the happy occasion they'd wished for. Instead of marrying their grooms, the brides were prepared for the deities Mushigami and Kabigami. Before their beheaded grooms, they were prepared for their wedding to the deities. That preparation included being given a makeover with bugs and mold. Over time, their skins were consumed by insects and mold. To keep themselves alive, they consumed both the insects and the mold. That's how the women who resembled corpses were made worthy of becoming brides of deities.
Ah.
For a long, long time, they had to suffer with bugs and mold slowly eating away at their bodies. A brutal betrayal for brides who were deceived into thinking they were destined for a happy marriage. Such an incident is cruel enough to have borne myriad grudges.
Yeah. Messed up. Just like you, bug, whatever you are, in Madame Yasuoka's back. Anyway,
I'm done reading. As you presumed, this was indeed about the departed's wedding. I shall give you a summary.
I'll write down what Yasuoka says in my notebook.
Tsugo Kitajima Jiro Uchikoshi Mikiko Michio. Why do they like resemble Himeko and Michio? Kind of rhyme. Alright, here it is. Yasuoka's summary for the people of the paper bundle. It was a note about the religious oaths and the departed's wedding for the grooms and brides and priests. Looks like the residents of the town forgot the ceremony procedures, given that it had been 100 years since it was last held. The chief priest of Mushigami Shrine secretly wrote this memo for them. During the wedding ceremony in M Town, the true grooms shall present their brides with red threads and smear lipstick on their teeth. The ceremony is unique to M Town, where silkworm and safflower flourish. Previous brides have been overjoyed to be proposed in such a traditional way. However, the departed's wedding is different. Instead of the grooms, Mushigami and Kabigami, men from the town shall present the brides with insects instead of red threads and smear mold upon them instead of lipstick. This betrothal ceremony shall last for several days. During this time, their brides shall eat bugs and mold to survive. Their bodies shall continue to be consumed by insects and mold until they have turned into the departed brides worthy of wedding the deities. Ooh.
Yasuoka's summary of the papers confirms what I saw in the vision. Although I've only learned maybe half of the truth of the situation, that much is enough to make my skin crawl and my stomach retch.
Indeed, indeed.
Said everything you wanted to say to Yasuoka. With that, I have all the keys that I can possibly prepare. I don't know if this will be enough to battle against the departed's enormous resentment.
But you'll definitely try.
But still.
Are you going, Miki?
Yeah, the departed is calling me. I have to bring an end to this night.
As much as I want to come along with you, I'm afraid I would only get in your way. My feet have been hurting after I fainted. I'm unable to run in my condition.
It's fine. You can stay here. If I fail to come back, please, take care of the rest for me.
Understood. Do you know where the departed is?
It's written on the notice. The clock tower. Right below the oath bell.
I see. Hear me out, Miki. Mashita risked his life for you. As did I, Sho, Daimon, and Hiro. Everyone wanted to help you out. That is what they believe. Faith is a weapon to battle against fear. And that's how they were able to challenge those spirits.
Right. It's thanks to them that I'm here at this critical moment.
So, Mickey, you risk your life to pursue these spirits, but what drives you to do it?
My motivation.
Spare me the talk of a sense of responsibility or obligation. Tell me what you hope to accomplish by hunting spirits.
Am I given a choice?
What made me start chasing spirits initially was because I didn't want to die. 4 months ago, I pursued spirits to escape death. I managed to save the souls of those spirits, and I survived. It should have been the end of my dealings with spirits, except it wasn't. I continued pursuing them, enduring the fear and putting my life on the line. Why did I do that? I can only think of one answer.
You enjoy the thrill of it.
I just can't ignore those who have stepped into darkness.
Oh, okay, I see.
Not only those who are targeted by spirits, but the spirits who are bound by their regrets who also want to be saved. I simply want to do what I can to help them.
So you want to save everyone?
I'm not a saint. I know I can't save everyone, but I want to reach out my hand as far as I can to as many as I can. I don't care if that makes me sound like a hypocrite with a martyr complex.
You sound like a doctor.
Maybe because I'm the spirit doctor.
Oh, he said it. He said it, guys.
In that case, you should hang on to that hypocrisy, so that everyone, both the living and the dead, can be saved and rest peacefully.
Yeah.
Man, eventually there's gonna be like a Spirit Hunter 2099 or something where the spirit you know, a descendant of kxqwhu is gonna be like you know, something like that.
It's time to go to the clock tower. The departed waits.
Well, you're not giving me any choice about this. Alright, let's go. Sorry guys, I sorry that I skipped the whole thing. But well, there's no buts. Okay, we're done with that. Alright.
The clock tower. The departed must be waiting inside to exchange vows with their groom, me. Once I step inside here, this case is coming to some kind of conclusion. Though there's one matter left that I need to resolve before I enter this place. That is the true identity of the departed, who has been hiding here in Konohara Academy. Red Wedding Hall. Please call the name of your bride, who is hiding in school. Reading the notice, it seems like they want an answer. I won't have time to think about this one once I'm inside. Now's the only time I'll have to think it over.
Once you make your choice, you want to be able to return to the informer until the story progresses. You may want to collect what? You may want to collect more soul also sacred objects to save your progress first.
No.
It's time to end this. First of all, I have some speculations about their identity.
It's me, Himeko.
About 100 years ago, there were brides who were brutally murdered during a wedding ceremony in M-Town. Harboring grudges against all the residents while still longing for marriage, they were devoured by insects and mold. Their enormous grudges turned them into the departed. That much we know. Now the real question is, how did the departed hide in the school? Hoshihiko Izumi said the departed was pretending to be a human if he was telling the truth. I have a feeling they transformed into someone I know, who would want to observe their groom, me, from nearby. People of
Oh, this is the thumbnail.
people of Konohara Academy who interacted with me. Many of them were victims in the spirit cases. Naomi Horikoshi, Nishi Kakuta, Ritsu Sakamoto. They're no longer here. I couldn't protect them. The ones who are still alive are the headmasters Seizo Konoe, Himeko Doryo, Haruaki Abe, Saki Maruhashi, Ichiho Kuniokawa, whose status is unknown. Michiho died at the clock tower last night, but if she was the departed, her death would not prove her innocence. There's also the matter of the things you notice at your dorm room. There's clearly something odd about that room. Safe to say Michiho Kinukawa is a prime suspect. Let's start deducing now. Assuming the departed is among the ones still alive, we can exclude Mr. Konoe and Abe. The departed is said to be a bride, and the ones who hold the grudge are female, so it stands to reason they transform into a girl. This is still just conjecture, obviously, but without solid evidence. We're gonna have to make some assumptions to narrow down the suspects to the most likely candidates. What about Maruhashi? Didn't meet her until Mr. Kokuri's case. Before that, the departed attacked both I and Sho after learning about my friendship with them. Maruhashi doesn't know that they're my friends, so the chances of her being the departed are slim. Doryo is rather suspicious. Together with Michiho, she's been helping me from the very beginning. Additionally, she knows all about the case and is quite interested in me. We can assume Himeko Doryo is a suspect. It's just a possibility, but Michiho and Doryo are the departed. Smiles when they called my name. When they told me they believed in me, it all came from the dead.
Are you saying that both of them are the departed? I thought it was just one.
That reality would be a bitter pill to swallow. However, there's still another possibility. That's the fact that Izumi might not have been telling the truth. Izumi was going insane at that time. He might have not intended to lie, but that's not to say that he didn't lie either, if we consider that possibility. The female doll would seem suspicious. Eaten by Mushikabi. The last words matched the ritual scene I saw in my mind, especially because the word we would refer to the two brides, souls with the same resentment, burned into a single spirit. That spirit is the departed. The possibility is there. You can assume the female doll is also a suspect. Like a detective novel or a police drama, we're not just going to turn up definitive evidence in a spirit case like this. Despite that, we still have to make the choice among the three likely candidates. Who is the departed? Jikyu Kinokawa is
Not the departed. Himeko Doryo is the departed. Female doll is not the departed because, as far as I know, the female doll always helped. So,
Doryo is the departed, not Michiho or the female doll. Is this my final answer?
you know what? Both of them are super suspicious. So I'm gonna do like a twofer. And I was like super sure about Himeko, and then Michiho was like, possessed, and like the frogs and everything was since August. I'm like, whoa, right? This is my final deduction.
I know my answer. Time to go to the clock tower. Everything will be clear there, whether I like it or not. Door to the clock tower is open. The departed is waiting for me up ahead. Can't imagine what will happen next.
Yes.
I inhaled the clear night air, breathed it out. Then I pushed the door open.
Creepy. Alright, let's have a move on.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
Oh no. There's a hand!
What in the world? There are red handprints over the wall. The red mold. Not blood. The same type of mold as on the notices. Tower wasn't like this before. The clock tower has changed. Is this also the work of the departed? Ugh. There's this dreadful sensation filling the air. The power of the curse is overwhelming. I have to put an end to it quickly. One arm-shaped clump of red mold is emerging from the wall. Two arm-shaped clumps of red mold are emerging from the wall. This place is... This doesn't make sense. Why am I back in the room filled with handprints? Something beyond my comprehension is happening right now. Shoot, this is bad. The curse is slowly eating my body. The body won't last if I don't put a stop to this right now. Why am I back here again?
What if I go down? Am I supposed to go up? And then go down? And then go down? Oh. Up, down, up. At this point, it's gonna be more like, Alright. The interactables is what I think is going to be like the one. Four arm-shaped clumps are emerging from the wall. Is that the doll?
What's that? Something's rolling on the floor. This is
Oh no.
the broken remains of the female doll. But how? What happened? The pain from the curse and the agitation from the surprise. My head's about to burst. Calm down. Calm yourself down. So I say to myself over and over again. Then I inspect the broken female doll. Her limbs are missing. Only her head, dress, and some broken pieces remain. When I look closely at the broken pieces, I see something resembling teeth marks. This is most likely from a bite. Is she devoured by the departed? The departed grew stronger after devouring the doll, which turned the lights in the special building red. It does make sense. I hear a faint voice. Is this the doll's voice?
Me. Oh, country roads to the place I belong.
What do you want to say?
It. Me. Ra. It. You. From departed. From red
Eat what, though?
Her voice goes silent. What did the female doll say? Take me. Eat me to protect you. Red curse. Still don't get it. However, this doll mustered all of her remaining strength just to say that to me, so I can't ignore her words. You better take her corpse with me.
Dunzo.
The malicious disturbance that was happening in this place has subsided. Makes me feel a little bit better. Is this all thanks to this female doll?
Confrontation with this departed. Sorry about that. I'm back now. Alright, so confrontation with the departed has been added to the spirit file. Ugh, ugly. The final confrontation. The departed harbors a massive grudge while also longing to exchange vows with their groom. A document I found on M-Town ceremony mentions that the etiquette and tools used all have great significance. My master said it would be great significance. Flashback.
It will be significant.
I need to remember all of this in case some trivial thing can be used against the departed. The female doll's last words concerned me. She told me to bring her to protect myself. What does she mean by the red curse? Me. Do I really have to? Nothing makes sense. So much is at stake. Who do I believe? Who do I doubt? Time is running out. I have to make a decision. Over and out. Alright. Well.
The fragments of the female doll are scattered on the floor. What does it mean? 5 arms. 5 shaped clumps of red mold are emerging from the wall.
Maybe go up?
I climbed the ladder once again. Where will this ladder take me next time? Will I end up climbing the rock clock tower for all eternity without an exit? My mind conjures up numerous ominous predictions like this, one after another. Except, I know that can't be how this ends. What the departed wants is a wedding ceremony. The groom is needed for that to happen. I guess this ladder is like a vertical wedding aisle, and waiting for me at the end will be my bride.
And there it is. Wow! You decorated real nice. Real romantic vibes, you know? All it needs is like some people, you know, not the spirit kind, like living, breathing, happy people without any bugs on their backs. And also a violinist or a organism, and organ donor. Either way, I'll be happy with that.
I find myself in a bright red room. Stone walls and floors are covered with red mold. There are strange plants growing on the floor that look like overgrown moss. A sight that you'll never see in nature. Did the departed cause this paranormal phenomenon? There's an altar in the middle of the room. It's an altar that would be the center of a Western-style wedding. This will be the end of my walk down the aisle then. I take the notice out and check it.
Please come after you count 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! So that's what it was. 1 is up, and then the 2, and then I remember like the 2 and 4 being down. So up, down, up. And I forgot already. But you know, that was like pretty hard. Or like, I guess pretty easy, considering I didn't die from that. Anyway.
The Red Wedding Hall. Please call the name of your bride, who is hiding in school. This place must be the Red Wedding Hall. Then I should call the departed by the name they've been using at school. Right. The very name I've guessed. I wonder if there's a reason why they want me to call them by their name here. Perhaps the departed wishes to have a groom that really knows every single thing about his bride. Everything, even their terrifying secrets. The departed, who has been hiding in Konohara Academy, your real name is Michiho Kinokawa Himeko Doryo. My voice echoes throughout the room. There's no answer, only the heavy silence filling the air.
I expected nothing less of you, my dear husband. I believed in you.
There you go. I knew it. Well, I knew that Himeko was one. Or like the departed. And then Michiho was like, gotta be don't act suspicious, don't be suspicious. But instead she was like, I've gotta be suspicious.
Two people appear before my very eyes. Doryo, Michiho. I was hoping I was wrong. However, my guess was on the mark.
Here we've been watching you while heading to school the whole time. Your husband? Yes, to see if you're worthy of being your real husband or not.
Both of them sound dead. Their eyes are lifeless. They don't look like Doryo and Michiho I came to know. You two are the departed's brides, the Mayomura sisters, Mikiko and Michio Mayomura. Right. Sisters was the key to unlocking the truth. The departed wasn't just one entity hiding at the school, it was two. I had proof that Michio was the departed, which meant that the person who received the curse at the same time would also be the departed. Doryo, bearing that mark on her face, is displaying the evidence that she's indeed the departed as well. Then, are you the ones who caused all those spirits to appear?
That is correct.
So the spirit I saw clinging to Doryo's back was fake.
The groom only needs his bride. The bride only needs her groom. Everyone else is unnecessary.
They were allowed to keep using the dead to cause more casualties. Damage will be incalculable as their victims become new spirits. More and more people will die until the bride and groom are all that remain. That's the ending the departed desires. I have to stop this twisted madness at any cost.
Dear husband, you have shown us your brilliant intelligence. Managed to learn the truth about us without being deceived by sympathy or fake deaths. Dear husband, you have shown us your impeccable lineage. Due to your bloodline, you were able to see, hear, and face the spirits. Dear husband, you have shown us your stunning personality. Having formed an emotional bond with us, brides, you must have the courage to push through. Us, you're not like those weak, fragile, beheaded men, or the coward who fled from the notice. You're different from those fake grooms. Your heavens, you truly are our dear real husband.
What are you going to do to me?
You are the departed's brides and groom. Let us exchange our marriage vows in this red wedding hall. Spend our days in this Mushikami chamber forever after. That is the happy ending we long for. But, your husband looks delicious. I can't control myself anymore.
What does that mean? The husband
やっぱり
and I
噛んで
bite you? So that question in the car is true. Okay, I see. That was real. Oh no. No. That's disgusting. Okay. I see why you wanted to be beautiful. And I'm not one to judge, but you're not my type. I'm kidding.
Michiho's face changes before my eyes. How terrifying. Is this the departed's true form.
I wanna buy husband.
Every time she speaks, the insects coming out of her mouth move their legs. What is that black liquid dripping from her mouth? Is that her saliva? Does she see me as food? Completely disoriented. My mind can't process everything before me. I feel like the last thin thread of my sanity is going to snap.
Do not rush, Michiyo. We must exchange vows first. Days, weeks, months from now, our husband's body shall be dyed in Mushikabi's color. His organs shall be infested with mold, and he'll be filled with insects, making him beautiful. We need to wait until that time, right?
When babe.
What a troublesome child. Your husband, you're a bad man, because you really do look delicious.
Okay. Here's the second one. The husband. Can I fight you? And what do you got? What have we got? What monstrosity are you gonna show me down? Oh. I gotta say, I don't mind ish a little. No.
The mark on Doria's face starts spreading like mold, distorting her face. Is that unsightly look on her face supposed to be joy? I'm quaking in fear just looking at her. I can't even muster a scream.
What about? You're not you when you're hungry, guys. What you hungry? Grab Snickers. You know, Snickers. Much better, much more nutritious than, you know, cannibalism.
They can no longer control their ravenous hunger. The figures of two brides who longed for a wedding are no longer here. Instead, what I'm seeing now are two long-dead spirits who are wrapped by madness.
Shall we bite him together? Michiyo, let us bite him together. Hey, guys. No, there's only one of me.
Then they hug one another. Their arms and legs intertwined, body pressed against body, sticking like glue. After repeating the same motion several times, the boundary between the two disappears, and they have united into one.
Okay, what do you look like now? Look, dear husband. Look at us. We have consumed the scarlet marionette. Okay, I thought it would be like a little bit different from a creepy looking spider thingy. Okay, what am I seeing now? That's like a red cocoon. Oh no. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my goodness, okay, that kind of unsettled me, but is that like giving birth to an old lady or something? Kind of weird. But you know, the wrinklier the raisin, the sweeter the fruit, they say in the Ice Age. Anyway.
When the candlestick is relit.
Am I beautiful now? What about now?
My mind and body are overwhelmed by fear. like I'm a toad being hypnotized by a serpent. The departed has gained a new form in the swirling red mold. A grotesque-looking demon coming out of a doll's bulging belly. I can feel her intense emotion as her 4 eyes stare me down. That emotion is desire. A scarlet desire to devour their beloved and usher them to their demise. Can I? Is it even possible to save them?
Okay. I just want to like clear this thing out. I forgot that the female doll was a doll from Europe. So what I'm thinking is the doll, the spirit residing within the doll is a guardian spirit, and it's not one of the twins or one of the sisters, and in the ritual, which is apparent given that, you know, the departed are 2 people, which are the sisters. Anyway, Desmond, let me bathe all of you in the color of insects. Ew, bug spray.
A flood of insects issue forth from their mouth and assault me. This keeps up, I'll be eaten alive by bugs. But I can't give up here. What should I do?
And dried up frog, haul toward insects.
よし
I hold up the dried up frog to cover myself from the attacking bugs.
Success!
I hold the dried up bug in front of me. The moment I lay my hand on the frog, I remember what that voice told me earlier. Frogs drive away bugs. This might work then. The departed sneers as the insects pour forth and attack.
Aha! They avoid me!
But then the insects disperse into the darkness to avoid the frog. It's like this is the right choice.
And they're getting angry.
The departed shrieks in anger upon seeing the insects leave. They seem to be muttering something. What are they saying? Bugs? No. Is it mold? Just as I think that to myself, a sharp pain runs throughout my arm.
Oh. Ew, scrape that off.
Mold starts growing on my arm. This is how they're going with mold, huh? I can feel the mold spreading throughout my body. I feel it vomiting.
Alright. It has been maybe with the color of mold.
I'll get it consumed by mold at this rate. No time to sit around.
Alright.
I need to do something before this mold covers my whole body. Except, I don't really have an idea of what I need to do. Let's believe there are clues somewhere. As if I don't do something, I'll be dead.
Cover arm with mold.
Try pouring the bleach onto the mold growing in my arm.
Success. What? It's 88%, come on. Well, at least the game's forgiving this way. Or maybe not, because it still uses up some of my actions, don't it?
これでどうだ
Yeah! Alright.
Bleach is usually used to get rid of mold. That being said, pour the liquid bleach onto the mold growing on my arm. Contrary to my expectations, the departed simply sneers and the sharp pain hits my arm twice as hard as the first time.
Oh no.
Neither the mold nor this nauseous feeling shows any sign of fading, gives you smooth and molded district.
Okay, so sciencey stuff doesn't work. Okay, suspicious paper bag. Shoot the mystery. Shoot the mystery plant. Eat a little bit. What mystery plant? Eat a little bit.
Grabbing the female doll's head, I tried eating a piece of it.
Ah. Come on, you're wasting time, McGee.
The moment I lay my hand on the doll's broken remains, I remember what that voice said at that time. Eat me to protect you from the red curse.
Oh, the red curse.
A bit nervous, but warily take a bite of the female doll's head. It's an unpleasant sensation, like I'm chewing on a stone. Then, the clay's texture and taste start to spread inside my mouth. Making up my mind, I swallow it down. At that moment, both the mold and the unpleasant nausea disappear in an instant. It's like this is the right choice. The departed self distraught after seeing both the insects and mold cleared away.
You know, from this up close, it's much worse.
Letting out a roar, they approached me. They're gonna kill me.
Can I bite you, my beloved husband? Let me bite you.
Here you go again. The party won't ever be satisfied until they kill me. Though, the Maimura sisters are the party. They really want my death. Maimura sisters long for a blissful marriage. This bloody ritual can't be the dream wedding that you always wanted. What is it that you really want?
The husband.
Is that their answer? They sound sad. Right at that moment, I hear something distant from the darkness, shrouding my vision.
Give it back.
Give what back?
That voice just now. Why give it back, you mean? Shoot, it's not working. I'm pretty sure that the voice just now was the departed's true feelings, but they've returned to being their mad monster form.
Can I bite you? Of course not. Come on. Only I can bite. Yeah, you see these teeth? See these teeth? These are real fangs. Bite. Okay. And you don't even have... Well, you have teeth, but they're kind of broken, so... I guess you gotta go to the dentist first and get, like, some dentures to, like, fill that gap. I'm no expert, but, I think you need those to, like, chew me. Anyway.
So they can't communicate with the spirit, huh? But at least I've got a clue now. I might be able to save the departed soul using that clue.
What clue?
There's something I need to give back. It's probably something used in the celebration, given that this is a wedding.
Vermilion ink. Spread on the departed's lips. Gonna be hard.
Open the vermilion ink container. Try to apply to the departed's lips.
Come on, succeed, please. Yeah.
Grip dipping my finger into the vermilion ink to call out to the departed. Come closer. Let me paint your lips red.
Yes,
They wail and insects come pouring out of their body.
Oh, I thought the bugs were...
But the frog ends up damaged. Step closer to paint the vermilion ink on the departed. I also don't really want to go near them.
come up with a different plan.
Okay, so that is the end thing. The post to be received was incapable. What should I do as the groom? Huh. That is definitely like something to think about, huh? What was that again? I think it was the items. Notice for groom. Oh, no, not that. Bloodstained letters? As there's last hell, blah blah blah. 2 grooms show pretended bodies. Some red lipstick. And flowers. Red spider lily. Is there anything else? Crimson dress. Bless the dress. Red spider lily. How do I do this? What was it again? Only thing that was stolen from them is probably the thing they want back. Not only their lives, the happiness and Mayamura sisters are supposed to receive. A wedding is an occasion where the bride is celebrated. What should I do as a groom? I feel like I'm gonna die this time, but nevertheless, we still gotta try. Alright, you know what? Bless the representative carefully.
Carefully present the red dress to the departed.
Success!
Holding the dress with both hands, I get down on my knees and offered it to the departed. I shall give you this dress.
Vermilion red gift.
The departed mutters something with a smile. They just tell me to give them vermilion thread. Pretty sure this dress is made of red silk thread, so it should fit the bill. Is this the standard custom during a real wedding? Is this a celebration you want? The departed stares at me in silence. They seem somewhat bewildered. Guess this is evidence that I've stirred something in their heart. It's like this is the right choice. The departed takes a slow, deep breath. Perhaps the departed longs to experience a traditional M-Town wedding ceremony. Remember, the true vows you long for. The departed starts breathing heavily. Did that trigger a memory or something?
There you go. Come closer to hubby.
Letting out a roar, you approach me.
And I bite you. Bita.
Shoot, guess that's not it. The departed has gone insane again. They're on the verge of devouring me. However, there's no way I can give up there. Think.
There must still be something I can do.
Come on.
Still not enough. What should I do?
Smear on the departed's lips.
Yoshi.
Come on. Excusez-moi.
Let us exchange our wedding vows. Let me paint your lips red.
I bite.
However, the departed is still out of their mind.
Okay. Calm down. Alright. Oh, right. Something about... Man, that sound is really like... really... Okay. What was that again? Where is it? It's getting real... Yeah, it's getting real old. And their bodies. Red threads smear red lipstick on their teeth. Oh, their teeth. Teeth. Okay, sorry. I thought it was like the lips because, you know, you don't have any teeth. Well, you do have teeth, but, you know, they're like bits and pieces over there. Ah, darn it. Whatever. Let's get on with this. I'm gonna die. No, I'm dead. Seriously, this is like the failure thing, and it's not worth it. Kiss. Oh well. I hope you guys have had a great lunch right now. Ugh. The investigation ended in failure. I wonder why. It's not my fault. It's the fault of... Yeah. I'm so, like, not amused. The failure thing? Pretty bad. Yeah. Alright, well... Here we go. Death counter number 2. Choo-choo. Alright, let's skip this. Let's get this over with. Yes. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, isn't it, guys? Hey, all we need to do is some frog tape.
Yosh.
You know, dried frog. I like frogs. Fortunately, I'm kind of deathly afraid of them. Alright, female doll's head, eat a little bit. And all of these successes, 86%. Oh, okay. I see now. I now see the point of like buying the bags at the end. Like, you did like discourage me from doing that before, huh? Kind of unfair. Or not, because I'm pretty sure I am now having like this stinking feeling that every single one of those help a lot. You know? Every sacred item. Alright, crimson dress, present it carefully. Yep. It's alright. Come here, come to hubby. And here we are. Act 4. Where I died. Alright, vermilion ink, the toots. And please succeed this time because I am really not happy with what happened last time.
Dipping my finger into the vermilion ink, call out to the departed. Let us exchange our wedding vows. Let me paint your teeth red.
Dear husband, I feel
like the departed isn't as deranged as they were before. Now's the time. I nervously extend the fingers I've coated with vermilion ink toward the departed. This is what's written in the chief priest's note I found at Mushikabe's shrine. At wedding ceremonies in M-Town, the groom is supposed to give the bride vermilion thread and paint her teeth red. All the M-Town brides were overjoyed to be on the receiving end of this traditional practice. Seeing what I've got, a dress made with red silk thread would equate to giving the bride vermilion thread. And smearing red ink on their teeth aligns with painting their teeth red with lipstick. So if I were to do that now, gently smear the vermilion ink on the departed's teeth, giving them a blessing.
They really, they really did put like red on the departed's teeth. That's a good like addition.
The departed, this is the blessing that I, your groom, give to you. My bride. After a long silence, their lips curve into a smile. Then,
My husband was so long. For so long.
Please don't jump scare me with Please don't jump scare me with you failed for
You.
after muttering such a thing,
purified. That's good.
departed disappears with a cry that is oddly neither filled with love nor hatred. Looks like this is the right choice.
Man. Death counter 2, huh?
This should be good. Is it? Did the departed regain their lost blessing so they can finally rest in peace? Really hope that's the case. However, the cold wind refuses to stop blowing through the gaping hole in my heart. Dorio. Michiho. For a while, I simply stand rooted to this spot, stunned and distraught. Then, I think about the way those girls simply disappeared without regaining their consciousness. I remember the look on their faces when that happened. They were smiling for some reason. It's time to go. Now that I managed to survive this ordeal somehow, there are some things that I must do.
Like what?
As I descend, I notice that the red handprints on the wall have now vanished. I assume that all the other strange phenomena have ceased after the departed's departure.
The departed's departure. Wow, that's that's kind of cheeky.
The clock tower was frozen in time. Bet the hands won't move ever again. It's the students who wanted to make that happen for the school's 70th anniversary are no longer with us. Better get out of here. Yasuoka's waiting for me.
Oh, what about Machita though? Alright, the vengeful Mayumura sisters who took Michiho and Dorio's bodies were the culprits. They longed for a happy marriage with their chosen groom even after death. While I can't be their real husband, I hope the red thread and lipstick were enough to fulfill their wishes. Girls in my vision were school age. Were they able to wash away some of their resentment after experiencing their stolen youth? As a spirit doctor, I'd like to believe I set them free from their curse. I hope their smiles before they faded is the answer to my question. Oh, spirit doctor, not spirit hunter. Spirit doctor.
Should let Yasuoka know how this case ended.
Well, let's take a look at some stuff first. What happened to Michiho? And
短い人生恋の一つで生徒会
oh,
副会
status
長の
dead, slain at the
平川
clock
美
tower. What about Himiko?
死の予告状死人とは何も
短い
死の予告
There's no status
生
as
徒会
well.
長をしている
Huh. Anyway.
Welcome back, McKay.
The spirit that was possessing Yasuoka is now gone, and the light in the infirmary is no longer red.
Is it over?
Yeah,
You did well. Where's Dorio? My key.
Yasuoka looks at me with gentle eyes. He then follows with a slight knowing nod.
Things happened, I see. Just tell me whenever you're ready. No rush.
I'm sorry.
Is it? I hope that's much, though. Want me to answer that?
No, it's fine. I'll do it. Moshi moshi.
Ah, it's Machita. Try being a bit more cheery, will ya?
This annoyed tone and these harsh words. You're alive, Mashita.
Yep, I failed to die. Lost my phone so I couldn't call. Took me a while to find a working public phone.
Thank goodness you managed to escape.
I was sprinting through that forest so hard I wanted to puke the whole time. They almost caught me several times, but lucky for me, they disappeared midway through the chase. They probably decided to go be with their husband rather than playing tag with me. How did it go on your end?
It's over. The departed has vanished.
Oh, okay then. Did you save the departed?
Yeah, I think so. I think I did.
Then why do you sound like you're at a funeral? Work up, man. Mission accomplished. You should be proud of yourself. Nobody thinks you're cruel for doing what you needed to be done.
Sorry, but I'm not really in the mood for that.
Yeah, not surprised at all. I'm heading there now. Give me details once I'm there. Bye. That was Mashita, wasn't it? I'm glad he's safe and sound.
He said he's coming here.
Shall we leave once he arrives then? You should rest, Miki. I'll contact the headmaster for you.
Thanks, Yasuoka. I'm touched by Yasuoka's thoughtfulness. Since the last scene is still so vivid in my mind, I don't think I can deliver a professional report to the headmaster right now.
By the way, Miki, why are you holding on to that?
Oh, you mean this? I haven't even realized it, but I'm clutching something I picked up at the clock tower. It's the female doll's head and dress. They saved my life. It's no particular reason. Maybe I'm just feeling sentimental.
Huh.
H 市の空を、冷たい秋の風が吹き抜ける。
What happened?
その夜、誰もいない学園から鳴り響く鐘を何人かの近隣住民が耳にした。鐘の音はすすり泣くような寂しく悲しげなものだったという。弔いの鐘とすれば、それは他がためのものなのか。怪異に呪われ殺されたこの事件の犠牲者たちか、あるいは死人にその身を奪われた姫子と道夫。遠い過去に死人の嫁入りで生き絶えた哀れな娘たちか。いずれにしても死人を取り巻く一連の怪事に終わりを告げる鐘なのかもしれない。だがこれで全てが終わりではない。仮にも怪異化を名乗るとすれば、魂の想念に触れたものとしてそれぞれの死をさらに深く見つめなくてはならない。たとえそこにいかなる恐怖や困難、痛みが待つとしても、あの日心に刻まれた印に、そして愛する者と亡き者たちに、柔らかな日が差すその日まで。
Okay, is there like more? I want to see if there's. May your saint souls rest in peace. Did I add a line for? Oh, those are lyrics. I didn't know.
Yo Nizuka.
And Shuji Daimon. Oh, I see. Oh, Yurika Takagi has 3 characters. Aikashiwagi, Miho, Yoshika, Saki. Naomi, Horikoshi, Erika, Ishitobi. Masahiro Kase. Ryota Nakamura. Dohei Furumai. Ina Orihara. Nice. Isesei, Kotaro Murasaki. Motoya Ataka. Naoki Jimbo. I think I have some kind of vertigo right now. Because for some reason, everything's like moving, shifting slightly in my vision. Like they're kind of sliding down a little bit. If I'm looking at the lyrics on the bottom right. Yeah. I feel like I'm super like what do you call it? Tired, right? But you know what? That's alright. I can sleep a little bit more. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed that game, Spirit Hunter Death Mark 2. Yes, that is definitely Spirit Hunter Death Mark 2. I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, I'm up for chats if you guys are. Okay. Yeah, now I'm gonna rate this a little less scary. Honestly, it's a little less scary. It's got more scares, but you know, in terms of like scariness, I'm much more scared of the first-person perspective of them for some reason. So yeah, that's why it was like super what do you call that? Super averse to like exploring in the first two games because, you know, it's first person, and since you're playing the character, any scares that, you know, jumps right at you, it's personal. At least for me, it feels a little bit personal. Yeah, there's that. And honestly, I kind of wanted a little bit more scares or like, you know, something in this game, which is like chase scenes. I mean, I know that, you know, it's kind of hard to like program it, especially since this is made for like in the visual novel format. So yeah. Nevertheless, I would have preferred like something similar to Detention, where, you know, the side scrolling, it's possible to like be chased by the spirit instead of like, you know, railroading, basically. Yeah, it would have been better to be chased. And you know, honestly, that was like my my expectations going into this, and seeing the what do you call that? Yeah, seeing the gameplay of the side scroll. And I was a little bit bummed to find out that there are no chase scenes or just puzzle stuff. You want to review the credits for our backers? No, not yet. Thank you though. Thank you for the offer. Favorite progress? Yes. Go with this one. The End. Fiend.
A week has passed since that night. Uhdvrq Academy hasn't changed much since my first visit, though this is the only calm before the storm. Even though the spirit has vanished, the truth and the havoc they wrought still remain. Weekly magazines and the like have been littered with articles about mysterious disappearances at an H-City school. It's only a matter of time before the press descends upon the school. When that happens, students will lose their normality once again. There's nothing I can do about that. I walk past the students and enter the school. Like my first visit here, bell doesn't ring. Oh, you're here, Maki. Apologies, I've been quite busy lately. I've had my hands full with parents and police asking for explanations about the students who have disappeared. So, all I can do is tell them that I don't know anything more than they do. So I get called an irresponsible headmaster. But a few people have gone missing in a short amount of time, and yet we can't share what actually transpired. Being thrust into the limbo between reality and the spirit world, it's got a pretty tough situation. Sooner or later, I will likely have to resign. Someone will be made to bear responsibility for these incidents. Got no regrets though. Case is solved. I can hold my head high, know what happened. Mr. Conway, I've read your report. Feel absolutely terrible for Sakamoto, and I can't believe Doryo and Kinokawa were actually the departed. I've no intention of revealing the truth. Obviously, it's not like they would allay the concerns of anyone. We shall consider them to the missing persons. Sakamoto and the others should be fine. The real versions of them are victims too. Actually, I was curious as to why the departed pretended to be Doryo and Kinokawa in order to hide among the students. There doesn't seem to be a need to mingle with everyone here in order to simply find our husband. I don't know either. There are a number of things concerning the departed that still don't make any sense to me. Such as, why were they in the clock tower? Maybe you'll get a bit more closure about that matter if you read this. He proceeds to hand me a leather journal from a nearby desk. This journal belonged to my grandfather, first headmaster of Konohara Academy. A relative found this at their home and sent it my way. No, this isn't exactly the ideal time for you to see this, but feel free to take your time looking it over. Thanks. I'll borrow this then. I guess that's all from me. But let me thank you one last time. I appreciate all you have, Maki. You helped me save Konohara Academy. I also wanted to extend my sincere apologies for being harsh with you. Don't worry about that. I know you were desperate to save both the school and the students. I'm glad you understand. That reminds me, Daimon will be here today. Why don't you go talk to him? Sure thing. Said goodbye to Mr. Conway. Leave the faculty room. Daimon has been waiting in the infirmary.
Long time no see, Maki.
How are you feeling, Daimon?
I think resting in that hospital bed actually did me some good. I'm feeling better. Well, better is relative for me.
Still got that lingering cough, but his voice is full of life. Seems like he's fully recovered.
Sorry I had to abandon you midway. I ended up forcing everything on you. All the responsibility and emotional trauma. Man, many people died because of this case. It's a bit sad and lonely knowing no one will ever learn. Besides those of us who were involved.
True.
Let us remember those who died at the very least. It's a cross that all of us who were involved in the incident will bear.
Nevertheless, we live on, believing that we will save someone else another day. It's a remark Daimon said during Hanako's case. The suffering of a doctor who constantly has to face the grim reality of death. Despite that, he's still determined to save others. I comprehend the weight of those words a bit more.
I'll keep that in mind. Having the spirit doctor tell me that. Feel blessed to be a doctor. Say, Miki, I hope you keep pushing ahead in your own way, despite all the struggles that come. There's gotta be someone out there who's just waiting for you to extend your hand.
Finish my conversation with Daimon, and my goodbyes. Leave the infirmary. Then I head straight out of the school. find myself at the front gate. School's been over for a while, so there are a few students still milling about.
Oh, why are you still wearing that?
Hello?
What are you doing here, I?
Told me to be here today? It's like I always miss you, huh? It's all because Shug keeps slowing me down.
Oh, show is there, huh? Oh, shut it with your crap. You're the one at fault here. What's the point in making me dress like this even though the case is over?
Case is over, but you're still gonna stick out like a sore thumb if you wear casual clothes to school. Plus, this is another great chance to wear the Hot Academy uniform. You looked good at that laser show.
I kinda ship. Ah, stop it. You're giving me the creeps. Would have passed if I'd known it'd be like this.
Yeah, totally. I worked 7 days straight and I finally got a day off. Just want to lay on the couch and drink. Both of you complain way too much.
It's like I invited both of them here. Feels like it's been an eternity since we all saw each other last.
That's something others too, but apparently they had plans today.
Glad to see you doing well, old man. You look like a zombie when you were on the case.
Is that so?
Got some bags under your eyes, though. You've been staying up late.
Oh, I mean this? I've been doing some work at home. Sometimes I get too caught up in where I work, and by the time I realize it, the sun's creeping through the blinds.
You're still living that kind of life even after the case? Oh, you're one heck of a night owl.
This is just as important as work, Miggy. Should we go grab something good to eat?
I like that idea. I know a good ramen shop. They pile in the pork and green onions.
Why ramen? Egg is much better, right, Miggy?
No,
You don't have to work hard today, right, Miggy? You're gonna collapse if you don't take a breather once in a while. And you're not good at that.
Fine. Fine.
Where are we gonna go? The ramen shop. Honestly.
And let myself be dragged to both the popular ramen place and the cake shop. I and Joe are as bubbly as ever, while Hiro chimes in occasionally with sardonic comments. Observing the scene in front of me, it feels like this is the first time I've been able to have a normal, ordinary day in quite a while.
Yeah.
However, there's a strange feeling that I can shake, as if I'm walking around in shoes that don't fit. Guess this is what readapting to mundane life feels like. Guess I'm just too used to having dark, unnatural forces inserting themselves in my life.
Probably.
I skimmed through the first headmaster's journal that Mr. Konoe loaned me. The stuff written inside is related to the female doll, the departed.
Alright, what do we got here? Oh, okay.
The first headmaster knew about M-Town's horrific ritual, the departed's wedding. He apparently learned about it from a former M-Town resident. He wanted to offer condolences to the victims of the ritual, those who were claimed by the departed's wrath. Particularly pitied the Miyamoto sisters, whose dreams of a happy marriage was betrayed. Inside the clock tower that was built to celebrate Konohara Academy's 10th anniversary, built a room as a memorial service, complete with an altar where he offered a Western doll. That doll was the female doll in the scarlet dress. He got it from someone who dealt in spiritual items. It said that the female doll is made to be an offering for a pitiful soul had hidden spiritual power. Learning that, the headmaster believed the doll could soothe the souls of the Miyamoto sisters. He then dressed the doll in the beautiful bridal gown. In his mind, he was being thoughtful to the sisters, who had their matrimonial wishes twisted into a grotesque ritual. His love for antique things was probably what led him to choose the red dress over a now traditional white gown.
Well, thankfully it helped him.
The first headmaster may have thought he was helping, but romanticizing the tragedy of the two brides eventually led to this disaster.
Oh.
The deep-seated grudge of the Mayamura sisters remained in the Konohara area. That grudge began dwelling inside the female doll. Eventually, the departed was born.
Oh, so that's how it went.
That's where the journal ends. The first headmaster passed away after that. Perhaps the departed's curse killed him as well.
That's so. Huh, interesting. I really have nothing to say because, you know, these are like first-hand stuff. Or like, you know.
He set the events in motion. Then, 60 years later, the departed appeared at Konohara Academy. No one can ever truly know how or why such things occur. You can only imagine and speculate.
Huh.
After the first headmaster's death, the female doll disappeared. It was taken from the clock tower, where at least the part normal people could access. The place the doll ended up must have been the Red Room, where somewhere only the departed could access. They were awaiting a new vessel other than the doll, one in which they could make their dream of a happy marriage come true.
And then
That replacement finally came after so many years.
Himeko? I see.
On summer break, 2 female students visited the clock tower. Those students were the real Michiho Kinokawa and Himiko Doryo. They were there for the clock tower renovation project to commemorate the school's 70th anniversary. The departed brought them to the altar room and
got possessed.
killed them using the curse of insects and mold, claiming their bodies and memories.
Oh.
The older sister, Mikiko Maimura, became Himiko Doryo, while the younger sister, Michio, turned into Michiho Kinukawa. And they hid in the school, attempting to find the husband that was suitable to fulfill their wish for a happy marriage. The rest is history. The departed used other spirits' notices as tests for their groomed candidates. Doryo and Michiho had come to know were fakes. Everything was an act. Despite that, both of them looked and acted far too human. Their warm words, their gentle smiles and innocence. Did they really need to go so far just to test me to see if I was worthy of marriage? Why did they do all that?
Huh. Do you keep feeling like something doesn't add up? It's possible.
This is just a hunch, but maybe when the departed stole Doryo and Michiho's memories, they might have noticed there were other ways to satisfy their deep, unrealized wishes. Doryo called that possibility love.
Huh?
The departed spent their days in the school trying to stay near their husband, having conversation and swapping smiles like any other youths. Born in a feudal town 100 years ago, maybe they'd never had the opportunity to experience that before, and as a result, their love for their husband grew. This would have been something that they truly treasured. It might have been how they could act so naturally, protecting that glittering youth. Who knows, maybe they even wished they could just continue living in that way. Except they were spirits, they couldn't escape their sanguinolent fate. In order to fulfill their desire for marriage, they ended up choosing the spirit's path. Perhaps it was the only way they knew to get what they craved. Your husband for so long. For so long. Or you. I wonder what the departed was trying to say at that time. Did it have something to do with love? Even their intense resentment disappeared just by imitating M-Town's traditional wedding. Was that also because of their love? If that's true, My strange life as a teacher and the time I spent with them was not so in vain, because that way, the memories we made together are what ended up saving those girls.
Huh.
The departed, a terrifying spirit that killed a lot of people in the last 2 months. Though considering their grudges and wishes, they were also poor victims themselves. The terror and sadness that filled them after learning both sides of the coin. I
Want to forgive the departed.
want to forgive the departed.
Oh no. Did I choose wrong?
I reached for my cup after that. Sucking down the liquid inside, I get up from my seat and check the time. The day has already changed. Late at night. Guess it's time. Time to start working. I head to my room on the 2nd floor. And then
Huh?
alright. All done.
Oh.
I finally managed to fix it. I was able to use the techniques I learned at the workshop I found when looking up information about doll care. Though it's fixed, her soul won't come back. This female doll saved my life. The departed's grudges moved from this doll, Dorio and Michiho. Who was the spirit inhabiting this doll?
Saya Kujo?
I have a hunch. It may have been the souls of the real Michiho and Dorio. Those 2 girls were bringing the spiritual energy, which is likely why the departed chose to claim their bodies. I have a hunch that their souls dwelled inside the doll after they were killed. The way the doll's appearance changed as the departed transformed might be evidence that the girls' souls were still connected to their bodies. So the doll was wandering around the school without their memories, not knowing what to do. Despite being in that confused state, their fear and resentment of the departed still remained. That's why they helped me. Still, what's the point of me fixing this doll? It's not like it'll speak again if it's mended. Plus, even if it were to talk, what useful information would it possibly have for me? As far as I know, the souls contained inside this doll belong to the actual Michiho and Dorio, not the fake versions who considered me their teacher. It's a pointless undertaking, and I have a feeling it'll only make me feel emptier inside. So why do we keep doing this? I guess it's a form of prayer. It won't change anything, though I also believe that it isn't for nothing. I believe some souls will be saved if I do this. Hang on a little longer, you two.
Huh? Is he gonna save the 2 souls, Michiho? Please don't jump scare me. Spirit Hunter end. Okay. And I was so scared it was gonna do something bad. Closing game. Alright, well, extra content. What about this one? Extra rumors of Princess Mach. Well, we're gonna get to that pretty soon. But for now, that was you know what? Let's do this in the future, like in the far future. I'm so like tired of horror games right now. I've played like 3 visual novels back to back. I was like, ah. Although I did love it. I did love the games, okay? Okay, experience, okay, Access games. I love this. I love the games. I'm just tired, right? I've got like visual novel fatigue or something. Most likely because yeah, Yes, because I wanted to get this over with and just play other stuff. But yeah. There you go, guys. That is Spirit Hunter Death Mark 2. Like the real end. And yeah. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And special thanks to Jumbo Scorpions for hitting, for chatting me up. I appreciate you. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Jumbo. Also, you guys as well, lurking in the dark corners of the earth. There, over on the red platform and the purple platform. You know, if you're on the red platform, the tube, please leave a like, subscribe if you want more, and hit the notification bell button for more updates so you can get updated on my latest live stream. And those on the purple platform, the itch, please leave a follow if you want some more of these. I'll be playing something else though, like something completely different. Definitely not a visual novel. I promise you that 100%. I'm not lying, by the way. But yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. I feel like I'm gonna take a rest a bit. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to stream for the week or the rest of the week. But I'll get back to you on that. It may change, it might not. But next stream is gonna be next week. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching, okay? Once again. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.